What's up, gentlemen? James here, and welcome to a video that's going to flip everything you thought you knew about women on its head. Today, we're diving into 5 psychological facts about women that will shock 97% of men. Yeah, you heard me right. 97% of men are walking around clueless about these truths, and by the end of this video, you'll be seeing women through a completely different lens. This isn't your usual nice guy nonsense or watered-down dating advice. No. What I'm about to reveal is cold, hard psychology that can completely change how you understand attraction, desire, and how women think. You'll start realizing how much you've been missing, and trust me, it's not pretty. But here's where the Stoic perspective comes in. While most guys are chasing validation, trying to manipulate their way into a woman's world, the Stoics taught us that true power comes from within. It's not about pandering or playing games, it's about controlling your mind and focusing on what you can control, which is exactly what we're going to break down today. So buckle up, because this is about to get real. Stay with me until the end, and I promise you, you'll never look at women, or your approach to them, the same way again. Before we dive in, take a moment to subscribe if you're ready to transform how you handle relationships using the power of Stoicism. Every video is a step toward mastering your mindset and building stronger, more meaningful connections. All right, let's dive in. Now, let's talk about something many guys won't dare to dive into: oral pleasure. You see, there are 3 types of women who are naturally more inclined to give it up, and it's not just about being in a relationship. No, it's a deeper game. Married women, those who, despite the commitment, seek excitement outside the confines of their vows. Unfaithful women, the ones looking to please other men as they crave validation, attention, and the thrill of someone new. Adventurous or professional women, the kind who are in tune with their desires and take control of their own pleasure, or have turned it into a craft. Here's a little secret. If she kisses your neck with her tongue, pay attention. That's a sign. She's not just being playful. She's eager to take things to the next level. But here's the raw truth. How you handle the situation can make or break everything. Products matter. Most commercial lotions or oils are filled with chemicals that can wreck the vibe, causing discomfort for her. And if it's uncomfortable for her, it'll definitely be awkward for you. So what's the move? Coconut oil. Natural. Safe. And trust me, it works wonders. It's an age-old trick, used for centuries. But you need to be the one who knows this, because most guys don't. Now, when it comes to using your fingers to pleasure a woman, don't even think about it if you're not prepared. Lubrication is key. If your fingers aren't wet, you're doing it wrong. Take the time to make sure you're well prepared. Then keep a steady rhythm. It's not about rushing. Gradually build up, feel the intensity rise in her. And when the moment is right, that's when you hit her with everything you've got. Take control and up the intensity. This is your chance to show that you can lead and know how to take her to that peak of pleasure. Don't be timid. Step up and give her what she's craving. Here's where the Stoic mindset comes in. The art of controlling what you can, but also recognizing the chaos that's out of your control. You can't always predict her reactions or how she'll respond in the heat of the moment, but what you control, your preparation, your focus, your ability to lead, will dictate the outcome. Master yourself, and the rest will follow. Understand this. Just like a Stoic's approach to life, it's not about relying on external factors, but owning your own actions and intentions. The key to unlocking her deepest desires is about taking responsibility for every move, every action, every moment. Now let's talk about positions. There are 3 specific ones that can make a woman feel absolutely amazing in the bedroom. Face-to-face connection. In this position, she sits facing you while you explore her body. This setup allows for deep eye contact, intense physical connection, and powerful stimulation. It's an intimate and passionate experience that can heighten pleasure for both of you. The classic doggy style. This is one of the most popular and intense positions out there. She gets on all fours while you take control from behind. creating deep and intense stimulation. Many women enjoy this because it allows for a different kind of pleasure and can make her crave even more. The wheelbarrow challenge. Now this one requires a little strength and balance. You sit at the edge of a bed or sofa while she leans forward with her hands on the floor, positioning herself for a deep and exciting experience. Since it can be a bit tiring, you can support her by holding her hips and adjusting the movement to keep things comfortable and enjoyable. But here's the real secret to truly satisfying a woman. It's not just about the positions. It's about creativity and attention to detail. Every woman is unique, and discovering what excites her is a journey. Experimenting with different techniques, sensations, and rhythms can help create an even stronger, deeper connection between you both. Ever wondered if a simple text could make a woman obsess over you? Sounds crazy, right? But there are certain messages, almost like magic words, that can slip into her mind and make her think about you nonstop. Even if she has a boyfriend or sees you as just a friend, these texts flip a switch in her brain and make her crave being around you. Warning: if you send this message, she might get so excited that she starts chasing you. So if you're not ready for that kind of attention, maybe skip this one. But if you are ready, you can grab these magnetic message templates right now. Just click the first link below. Let's dive into something a lot of men shy away from or don't fully understand: oral pleasure. For many women, it's not just about the physical act, it's an experience. It's something that's as thrilling as any other form of stimulation. But here's where it gets interesting. Taking your time, focusing on what she enjoys rather than just rushing through it, can unlock a level of desire and craving she might never have shown before. When you truly understand this, she'll want more than you could imagine. You're not just a guy she's sleeping with. You're a man who knows how to truly please her. Now, there's something many won't tell you. A lot of experienced partners, when they're deep in the moment, will go as far as using their mouths to put on a condom. Sounds wild, right? But this is where things get interesting. They've made it part of the experience. As long as it's done safely and at the right time, it adds a level of intimacy, a subtle power play. A lot of men, especially those who haven't yet mastered the art of oral pleasure, would never even think of doing this. But it works. It builds connection. As women get older, especially into their 30s, they start exploring. They begin seeking out new sensations, new techniques, and you need to be prepared for it. One of the things that's becoming more common is anal pleasure. But here's the real kicker. Every woman is different. She'll have different erogenous zones, different areas that will set her body on fire. But there are 5 spots that many women crave attention to. Want to know them? Drop your thoughts in the comments. But let's just say this. It's not just about knowing the spots, but about being able to read her body language. Can you tell when she's on the edge? Can you feel when it's time to go harder or when to pull back? Let me tell you something powerful. When you learn to stimulate her cave while massaging her small, delicate areas, you're not just playing around. You're building towards something monumental. And yes, this can trigger her to experience an explosive squirt, an intense, unforgettable reaction that comes from being completely and utterly lost in pleasure. Trust me, when you see that happen, it's an experience that sticks with both of you. It's what you call an unforgettable high. But that's not all. Creativity is your best weapon. Trying new positions, experimenting with techniques, this is what keeps the relationship burning. It doesn't get stale. It keeps both of you on your toes, pushing boundaries, exploring new depths together. It's the kind of stuff that makes your sex life exciting, keeps it fresh, keeps the spark alive. But here's a truth for you, one that might surprise a few of you. 42% of men ejaculate quickly when a woman touches their glands. That's right. It's a common, normal reaction. And here's the kicker. The taste of seminal fluid isn't always bad. Contrary to what most guys think, if you're not into it, that's fine. You don't have to swallow it. Spitting is perfectly acceptable. But let's get real. Many men lose their women to infidelity, and it's not always because they're not good enough. The problem? They haven't mastered the basics, the art of oral pleasure. To keep her satisfied and craving you, Start with something simple but effective. Lick the bottom of her lips with the tip of your tongue. It's a small, subtle move, but it creates an undeniable bond, a level of intimacy that makes her feel seen, valued, and wanted. And that, gentleman, will keep her coming back for more. Here's a fact that most guys don't even know. Around 18% of women can bring themselves to orgasm without any help. They've got their toys, their fingers, and they don't need a man to finish the job. But for the other 80%, they need you to step up and hit the right spots. This isn't about just checking the box and finishing. It's about creating an experience. For most women, climax happens when their cave is properly stimulated. And let me tell you, oral pleasure, it's a game changer. Some women actually prefer it over regular penetration. It's not just about touching, it's about reading her body, understanding the rhythm, and pushing her to the edge. One of the best techniques to turn up the heat? Use the tip of your tongue in circular motions. Simple but powerful. This will light her up in ways you've never imagined. But don't stop there. When you insert 2 fingers and target the inner depths of her cave, you unlock a whole new level of pleasure. It's like you're in control of her emotions, her body, and that feeling of pure bliss when she's about to lose herself. That's the power you wield as a man. Own it. Now let me drop some cold, hard truth. The right kind of sexual satisfaction does wonders for a relationship. Women who feel cared for and valued in the bedroom will fall deeper in love with their partner. But here's the kicker. Most women won't ever tell you that they self-stimulate. Why? They fear judgment. They think you'll call them easy or worse. You'll feel inadequate. They're scared you'll think they're messed up, or worse, that they'll seem unworthy. Here's the problem. This fear creates a barrier that harms the relationship. It's a silent killer, and it's something that a real man needs to recognize. Being insecure in the bedroom, that's your issue to fix. Now let's talk about another reality that few men think about. Not having pleasure for a long time can actually kill her desire. Over time, if a woman doesn't feel satisfied, her body begins to shut down. It affects her reproductive organs and her emotional connection. But here's the good news. You can reverse this, but it takes attention, consistency, and understanding of her needs. And let's be real. A man who knows how to keep a woman satisfied will be the one she craves. The satisfaction you bring to her body, that's what builds the connection. But let's not forget about you either. After you finish, your body goes through a recovery period. It can take anywhere from 10 minutes to several hours for you to recharge. During this time, your body is resetting, preparing for the next round. The key? Patience. When you understand the recovery process and manage your energy, it's easier to go multiple rounds. This isn't just about going longer, though. It's about making each round count. And here's something you might not have thought of. If your blood sugar is low, it can affect your libido. I'm talking about your energy, your drive, your ability to perform. So why not use this to your advantage? The next time you're in the mood, why not end the night with a sweet, tasty dessert? Not only does it satisfy your cravings, but it can help keep your libido high and your energy up, making the experience even more memorable. Look, the reality is this. To truly master this, you need to understand the fundamentals, the rhythms of the body, the emotional connections, and the mental game. Like the Stoics said, it's not what happens to us that matters, but how we respond. In the bedroom, it's the same. You can't control every part of your partner, but you can control your responses. You can choose to master your body, your techniques, your approach. The more you do that, the more you'll realize that true power isn't just in your body. It's in your mind and your understanding of the woman you're with. You're not just some guy in the moment, you're a man on a mission. Master this and everything else will follow. Try this 3 exciting positions for deeper exploration. The first one is called the wheelbarrow. Sit on the edge of your bed or couch and have your partner lie face down with her hands on the floor in front of her. Position her cave over your body. It might be a little tiring for her, but you can help by letting her use her hands to stabilize herself while you support her weight. This is a fun and creative way to explore your bodies together and take pleasure to the next level. The second position involves your partner lying on her stomach, with her knees slightly bent and her hips slightly raised. You can keep your weight off her by using your arms to support yourself. Or if you prefer more closeness, hold her hips and thrust from there. This provides an amazing feeling of intimacy and control. And lastly, nirvana, considered one of the best. This position is similar to missionary but with the added bonus of prolonged physical contact. Around 98% of women reach climax in this position, making it perfect for creating a deep, lasting connection. It allows for a satisfying experience that will leave you both feeling incredibly connected. The female cave is an incredibly sensitive area, packed with 8,000 nerve endings, which is twice the number found in the male genitals. When a woman gets aroused but doesn't reach climax, it can lead to a decrease in sexual desire, as well as stress and discomfort in her lower region. Some women even experience female ejaculation, where a large amount of clear liquid is released, anywhere from half a liter to a liter, and when it dries, it doesn't leave stains. Now, when it comes to anal pleasure, there are differing opinions. Some women absolutely love it, while others find it uncomfortable or unappealing. It's all about personal preference. For couples who are trying to conceive, it typically takes an average of 5.5 months of unprotected sex before pregnancy happens. After a climax, the sensitivity of the cave increases, making it even more responsive to both mental and physical stimulation. It fills up with blood, just like the penis does during arousal. Exploring different positions and keeping these considerations in mind can create a more fulfilling and varied sexual experience, strengthening the bond between partners and boosting mutual satisfaction. You just uncovered some shocking truths about what women really want, but there's so much more to explore. If you think these psychological facts were eye-opening, wait until you dive into the next video. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Click on the video that's showing on your screen now, 29 shocking psychological facts about women, and get ready for even more insights that will change the way you understand women forever. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.